Now listen, whilst Nicki Minaj is out there breaking record and basically going double platinum, Coi Leray is determined to make us understand that truly the airport is not far, does not basically fall far from the tree, because listen, the hype that this girl gives to herself, it sometimes does come off as delusion, if you ask me. Hello tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. Now first of all, there is tea that I had promised in my previous video that I was going to spill on, and this is basically the Paddy Fontaine and Megan Thee Stallion issue. Now you guys do know that Paddy has finally unfollowed Megan Thee Stallion, and some people initially were like, okay, this is just a publicity stunt because Tory Lanez and his lawyer are coming out and are revealing some new information about the case, and it looks like they have got DNA stuff that they need to make public and things like that. And so when initially Paddy unfollowed unfollowed Megan Thee Stallion, it some people were like, okay, not convinced. They thought that maybe this is a PR stunt to basically divert the people's attention from exactly what was going on. But now it seems like, yeah, it is truly permanent. It seems like that's exactly what's happening on the ground, and it seems like a lot of other girls have got Paddy Fontaine targeted for their next ghostwriter, well, allegedly. Now you guys do hop into the comment section and do let me know if you were rooting for Megan Thee Stallion and Paddy Fontaine, or if you feel like maybe it's nothing much is gonna change when it comes to Megan's rap, because yeah, Megan does write her own raps. So hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about that. Now I apologize for that little detour, but that's because I had promised you that I was going to talk about this in my previous video, and then I got carried away and I ended up not talking about this. Now before I dive straight into this tea that we're going to talk about Nicki going platinum and of course Coi Leray, I just want to remind you that you guys, if you do have a small YouTube channel that you would like me to shout out, or a small business that you would want me to shout out, do not hesitate to send me an email on afrobama1@gmail.com, and I'm just going to quickly insert that email address, and you will find it in the description box as well. Now do not hesitate to reach out to your girl. All right, so yeah, basically jumping into today's tea, we are going to talk about how Freaky Girl has gone double platinum within less than a year. I just want to say congratulations to Nicki Minaj, congratulations to the Barbz, congratulations to all the girls who were featured on the song Super Freaky Girl. Now this goes to show that no matter how the internet, the industry may try to discredit this woman, her numbers do not lie, and her numbers are not bots. Her numbers are real people, unlike somebody that we know, okay? We're not going to mention names, but you do know what I'm talking about. So yeah, Nicki Minaj did take to her Instagram to basically let us know that she's thrilled. She's, she's happy because of her song going double platinum, and she expressed all that on Instagram. And honestly speaking, all I'm just going to say is you Barbz are undefeatable, okay? Each and every time you always make it a point to prove that when your fan base are real people and not just robots, obviously you are bound to flourish, okay? In the words of a wise woman, in the words of a wise Karen named Lato. I'm just messing with you guys, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I just want to say congratulations. Do hop into the comment section, you guys, and let me know what you think about that, or just drop a congratulatory message, because this is definitely great news for Nicki Minaj. Now, moving on to the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about Benzino's child, okay? Child of Benzino is out there wilding out like her father normally does. Now, it all started when she decided to take it to Twitter to basically tell us that, you know what, the industry is saturated, everybody's got a hit, and things like that. And of course, people had a lot to say, okay? People had a mouthful to say about that entire situation, because some people were like, okay, for a TikTok star, you surely have the guts to be saying things like this, because TikTok technically made you, and that cosign from Nicki Minaj made you survive when people were throwing tomatoes at you on stage. And so people were not feeling her coming out, or being all cocky and stuff like that. People were just not here for it, all right? And so, of course, she went on a rant, tried to defend, her statement and things like that, and then tried to say that, well, in as much as TikTok helped me, I still had Barbz, people were singing along to my songs, and then she started name dropping her songs, in true Coi Child of Benzino style. That's basically what she was doing. And now, if you ask me, you guys, I feel like sometimes Coi really thinks that she is the girl that she is not, just like the same way Lato does that. And, some people were convinced that, well, this was coming from a point of jealousy and was sort of directed at Ice Spice and all these other girls. And honestly speaking, I'm like, if there is anyone to talk about, the industry being saturated by mediocre talent, Coi Leray is definitely the wrong messenger, if you ask me, okay? Let someone who's absolutely talented like Nicki Minaj say things like that. Everybody else, yeah, wrong messenger, okay? Good message, very correct message, but the messenger, yeah, is not messaging, if you ask me, because how are you going to talk about the industry being oversaturated by mediocre people when you are the epitome of mediocrity, in my own opinion, okay? When your survival and the survival of your music is basically based off of TikTok, I mean, who would take you seriously, Coi? I feel like sometimes it's okay to just eat your bread and sit in your own corner and stop trying to be this, superstar that you're not. Because sometimes I feel like these ladies really do be having delusions. You know what I'm saying? So you guys, I don't know, do hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about Coi's analysis, analogy, and tweets, basically talking about the industry being oversaturated. Hop into the comment section and do let me know what you think about that. Now, thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time that I post. I post each and every single day, and I keep you updated on what is happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. Now, once more, do not forget to text me. Oh my God, do not forget to email me. Oh my God. Email me at afrobama1@gmail.com, or leave your comment in the description box, and then maybe we will interact, and I'll basically tell you how we go about this entire thing.